guys, good morning. Anna here. I'm coming to you guys with Plexus in Motion, day 14. Julie and I kind of took a little hiatus there for a week. First week of school, y'all know how that goes. So it was a chaotic week, and I was doing it with my grandkids, and she was doing it with her kids, and all those things. So we're back on track, and that's the important thing. So I got my Charger hat on. The Chargers play tonight, preseason game. We are Charger fans here in this house. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the road to Emerald. And Emerald is where we all want to be, right? Emerald is the place we all want to get to. That is the beginning of where we get to enter that pool, jump into the pool, and we get to share into lots and lots of good stuff. So once you hit Emerald, you join, you get dumped into the pool where you get a substantial income. Emerald ambassadors on average make, about $116,000 a year. And that's an average. You also get a car, Lexus. You also get to join the Hawaii trip. Lots of really great things come with hitting Emerald, and that's really all of our goal, is to hit that rank, and of course eventually Diamond, but Emerald is where we begin. So what does it take to get there? And that is, I think, when you really break down what it takes to get to a certain level, and how easy it is in numbers, it makes it more doable. But if it's just sitting out there and it's just, get to Emerald, or Emerald's just sitting out there, then it might not seem so feasible. But when it's broken down and put into numbers for you and how easy it is to get there, then I think that it seems more feasible, and you tend to work a little harder to get there. So what are the steps? The criteria for hitting Emerald is 6 ambassadors plus 1,500 Plexus points in your organization, 375 of those being outside your primary leg. Now, you may know this, but I'm going to go ahead and explain it to those who do not know, because when I first joined Plexus, I had no idea what outside leg meant, or primary leg meant. So you have somebody on your team, and I'll use Julie and I just as an example. Let's say Julie has 30 level 1s, and she has one person of her level 1s that is, building really strong, and, just took off. And I'll just use me. Let's say I'm Julie's primary leg. If that's me, I'm her primary leg, and I took off. I'm her strongest leg. Anything outside of that is your outside leg. So Plexus tells you exactly where you need to be as far as your primary leg and your outside legs as far as point goes, and it says that on the the compensation plan, the summary chart. It tells you exactly what that is. So that's what primary and outside leg mean, for those of you who don't know. So 1,500 pay points within your organization, and 375 of those being outside your primary leg. So at this point, when you're Emerald, you likely have 30 plus level 1 ambassadors. So that doesn't seem hard, right? 30 people that you sponsor into your business. That doesn't seem hard at all. If you start to think about how many people you talk to or run into on a weekly basis, that's like nothing. So at that point, that's when you truly want to start working really hard towards that diamond. So what you're going to do is you're going to help 15 of those 30 plus level 1 ambassadors reach the rank of gold. Think about that. 15 people in your organization turning gold, and you're Emerald. No lie. That's exactly how easy it is. And you really want to make sure that you're building a very leveled organization, and making sure that, that everybody is building, and make sure that all 15 of those, those ambassadors are building and training. And that's kind of why Julie and I are doing what we're doing, because we really want to give you guys something that you guys can take with you. You guys can duplicate and you can use to train your team, because you guys are going to get to a point eventually where you're going to be, have to be the leader of your team. Of course, we're always going to be there for you guys, but you guys are going to get to a point to where you're going to have to be the leader of your team. So we're really trying to give you guys the tools and the knowledge and all of those things so that you guys can do that and really build a leveled organization for yourself so that you guys can get to diamond. So your level one needs to develop 15 paid gold ambassadors to equal 75 points. So 15 ambassadors total. That's number one. Number two, your level two needs 45 ambassadors to equal 225 points. Level three needs 60 ambassadors, 300 points. Level 4 needs 80 ambassadors at 320 points. Level 5, 100 ambassadors at 300 points. Level 6 need 115 at 230. And level 7, 130 ambassadors at 130 points. That's a really balanced, what a really balanced team looks like. And honestly, when I was reading that, I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, there's probably people out there going, wait, what? I get it. I totally get it. Just know that if you're, training and you're developing leaders, that all of this naturally just takes place. Because when you find your power people, when you find your power partners, because there's people that are going to come to you, that are going to join your business, they're going to see the potential and they're just going to take off. Okay. Those people that just take off are self-starters, self-doers, and as long as you're giving them the tools to pass on to the people that they find that are just like them, then these things are just naturally going to develop on their own. So in the Road to Emerald, what they have you do is write down your 15. My 15 gold ambassadors. So I'm going to start filling that out because I've got some gold ambassadors on my team, and you guys are awesome. So I'm gonna start filling that out, because that is really going to be a motivator for me. When you write things down, it really motivates you. It really keeps you motivated. You have something to work towards. It's kind of like homework. When you're in school and the teacher's asking you to go home and do homework or go home and study. When you write things down, it does something in your brain. It triggers something in your brain. And so writing it down, it's kind of like homework for your business or homework to achieve your goals. And so if you're writing down as you're going, keep a folder. I don't have them up here because I'm going to be sending out some really fun stuff to you guys today, some of you guys today. But if you keep, I have this, but, something like this, that, you can turn the page, write down your goals for today, or write down your goals for the month. Write down who it is that you want to help and where you want to get them to go. And, when you turn that page, carry over what's unfinished, and continue to do your goals. And I promise you guys, if you are writing things down, things will happen. Okay. Things will happen. I just want to touch on something a little bit. There might be some of you guys that are feeling like you are, just restarting. You're starting out in your business all over again. You're restarting because people fall off in the summer. And I promise you that those people, they're going to come back. The ones who showed a lot of interest and a lot of want, they're going to come back. And if they don't, that's okay. But I don't want you to dwell too much on that, because it doesn't matter It doesn't matter, where you're at in your business. Your goal should always be the same. It should always be to, to talk to new people, to expose your business to new people, to build new leaders within your organization. You're going to have people that are just going to join and they're just going to take off. They're just going to go with no direction, no anything. They're going to go at it blind. And those are awesome, and you only need 3 of those people to really do amazing things in Plexus. However, why stop at 3? If you can find 5, 10, 15 people like that in your organization, why stop at just 3? So your goal and your road to Emerald is to really understand what you need within your organization to get there, writing it down, and actually putting a name to it, actually putting names to, to each of the goals. I talk to you guys, some of you guys, not everybody, because some of you guys are Julie's level 1s, and I'm hoping to meet some of you guys sometime soon. But, to my team, and I'm sure Julie does the same thing, that, I talk to, when I talk to you, I'm writing things down. I'm, if I'm saying, okay, this is what, Julie wants, this is what she said, this is what she wants, and this is what she set it by, she wants to achieve that goal by, and I'm using that to fuel me and push me. And, I do that even with your guys' personal things in your life, I'm just a helper, I'm a giver. That's just what I do. So I want to help you achieve everything, that you want. So really just the road to Emerald is just understanding, exactly what it is you need. It's 30 people, you guys, and 15 of those guys gold, getting them gold, because what happens is when people hit gold and they're in a momentum, that's when you really want to help them grab a hold of that lifeline and not let go. Because when they let go, they let go, things start to fall apart. Now, why might they let go? You're probably asking yourself that question. We've all experienced things that happen in our lives. We have all experienced, things, personal things. It could be with jobs. It could be with careers. It could be with family, deaths, sickness. Maybe we have a child at home that's given us a hard time. Just so many different things, and we just can't imagine what a new day is going to bring us. And, and I'm not saying that your Plexus business is more important than any of those things, because it's not. Nothing is more important than family. But it's okay to take a minute to deal with those things. It's okay to give yourself that minute, whatever it takes to deal with that. But don't stay in that moment. If your goal is really to achieve diamond in this company, it's important that you pull yourself out of whatever it is that's going on, and I get it. I get that it's hard, but I because I've been through it. I've been through the sickness. I've been through death. I've experienced losing, family, very close family, my father-in-law, just horrible, and I never let go of my dream, because it's my dream, and life is for the living. And so I've always come back to what, is important to me, for my life, and so I'm telling you that you've got to give yourself permission to deal with those things that happen. Life happens, but it's important to also remind yourself to not stay in that moment, and to really work towards your goals, and really work towards what your goal is in your business. So writing them down is important, because you have to have something to come back and reflect on. You have to have a starting point, and if you're anything like it's permanent. It's, you know, it's a checklist. I've got to do this. This has to happen. So there you go. You've got 6 ambassadors, you know, that are active. You have to have 6 active ambassadors, 1,500 Plexus points in your organization, 375 outside your primary leg. You likely have 30 plus level 1 ambassadors at this point. So you want to help 15 of your level 1 ambassadors each, rank the rank of gold. So you need, 15 level 1s, gold ambassadors, and build that very balanced team. In other words, give your, take what we're giving you and what you're learning, and what you're learning, from other trainings and those kinds of things, and really give that to the people who want it when they join your team. And very naturally, your team is going to build very evenly. So I love the quote, "You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you." And I love that quote, and that's the end of the page on the road to Emerald. And I love that quote because it's so true. And I often, I'm speaking from experience, it's very easy on social media to get caught up in what you want to share with people, and you forget to go to other people's profiles on whatever social media outlet you're on, and see what they're up to, and see, what's going on in their life. And I'm speaking from experience because I've gotten caught in that trap, and my friends list has grown, to big number. And so people get lost in the shuffle. And some days I'll sit and go, oh man, I haven't heard from this person in a while. And so I'll go to their Facebook and I'll learn that something tragic has happened or something really exciting has happened, and I missed the whole thing. Because I'm so busy trying to share with people, right? Because we get excited and we want to share. And so, I'm too busy sharing, my excitement about the business, or my excitement about what the product's doing, or, what's going on in my life. And so, become interested in other people, and then they're naturally going to become interested in you and what you're doing. It just happens very naturally because that's who we are. We're human, and that's how humans operate. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope that today's training was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date with trainings daily, monthly, weekly. And I just want to give a shout out to Julie for helping me out with this Plexus in Motion. It's been awesome. I hope you guys are learning lots. And I will see you guys in a couple days. Julie's up tomorrow. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.